Okay, hi beautiful people. How are you all doing today? Mabuhay. My name is Mark. I'm a sugar flower specialist and cake design innovator based here in Manila, Philippines. So yes, I am on live and I'm just waiting for some other viewers before we start. Okay, so we have few viewers. Okay. So we're just waiting for some more before we officially start. Hi Pai Tavera. Hi Sugar Rush, how are you? Yes, hello, hello. So I do have, well, basically, I get a lot of orders for sugar flowers for my friend chefs and other bakeries. So I just thought of sharing with you guys how I create a very easy tutorial on how I make my dahlias. So I do have a tutorial on my YouTube channel of a dahlia flower which is non-wired. So the one that we will do today is a wired dahlia flower. Hello everyone. Hi John. Hi Ilus. Hi John Clark. How are you? Hello Ivy. Okay, so we'll just wait for some other more viewers and then we will start. Again, I'll be sharing with you how to create a very easy dahlia. So we won't use any specific tools. So basically what we'll be using is, one moment, I'll just get my Cosmos Veinner for the dahlia. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay, sorry for the interruption. So I just took my the veiners that we'll be using. So hi Ridoy, hi friend, hi Maricar, hi Pai, hi Marivic, hello, hello, how are you all doing? Okay, so I'll just run down with the tools that I'll be using for today. So basically, I always use this disposable Tupperwares. So one, the paste is inside. And then another one, this is where we will put the cutouts, okay? After we cut the petals, I'll be only using two sets of cutter. So this is the rose petal cutter, but at the same time, this is what I use for almost most of my flowers, okay? So this is for the central petals and then this is for the outer petals. And then we'll be using wire number 24, but you can also use number 28 or number 30, okay? So for today, we'll use number 24. And then for the veinner, I'll be using this Cosmos Petal Veinner. I'll give you some tips for my sunflowers, for my Cosmos flowers, for daisy flowers. This is what I use. So the reason why, if you observe the veinings of the Cosmos petal, it's very similar to those of the dahlia, sunflowers, daisies, because they all belong to the daisy family, okay? One moment. Okay, so we'll just wait for some other viewers and then we will start. Hi Alexandra, hi Julieta, how are you? Hi Glacy Riley, hello, hello. Okay. Okay, so let's start. I'll tilt the camera. So, by the way, for those who are asking for updates about my classes, I do have a international collaboration class with Daeon Lee of Korea. So that will be on April 10. So the class fee per head, it's an online class. I'll be teaching different leaves and flowers and fruits. So I'll be posting the poster also here on my page. So the class is 9,000 Philippine pesos. So if you want a conversion rate on your currency, just message me. I'll let you know. Okay, so let's start. I'll just tilt the camera. Okay, I hope you can see it clearly this time. We're just using the front camera of my phone because the other camera was broken. Okay, so we'll start off with the base of our flower. So what I have here is bamboo skewers or barbecue stick. You need to cut it in half. What I use for cutting is a floured wire cutter because it cuts very easily. Okay, so we have two pieces, right? So you get one and then you use your long nose. You just need to bend half, okay? This is around 1 centimeter. Okay, I just bend it a little bit. Okay, and then bend it some more. Okay, so you'll have something like this. Because we're not using a wire for the base, so we're just using the bamboo skewer, so we need to create that loop-like illusion, okay? So it's like a loop, but it's not a loop, okay? This will basically hold the paste. And then you get your floral tape. So some people are asking me, how do you manage floral tape? Okay, so floral tapes like this one actually has adhesive, okay, or glue on it, but it's non-toxic. So you have, after use, you have to put this inside an airtight container, because if not, the glue will actually be affected by the air, so the stickiness will be affected, okay? And then always, before using it, you need to expand to activate the stickiness, okay? And then after that, we need to wrap this part, okay? So just wrap it, make sure that everything is covered, okay? And then just twist, 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 and twist. So we have an excess, that's okay. So we just get your tape again, expand to activate the stickiness, and then we start covering this one again. Okay, just like so. So you have something like this, okay? So this part will actually secure the paste so that it won't drop, okay? So that it won't go anywhere else. So first, we'll get a tiny amount of paste. So what I'm using is Mako paste because it's very humid these days. So it's colored baby pink. So you can achieve this by adding a little bit of red, okay? Or if you don't add a little bit of red, actually for this one, just to add on the flavor, what I used is the strawberry flavoring by Bakersfield. Just a little when I'm making the paste, and then I added it to the paste and knead it well, and what you'll have is something like this, very light pink. It's almost baby pink, okay? So you need to get a small amount, just like so. And then you need to dip this in Tylose powder so that it will get hard. Okay? Okay, so I have here with me my Tylose powder. So basically, you just dip it inside, and everything that sticks through, that's already enough, okay? That's enough gum powder. Okay, and then just knead. Basically, this will harden faster, so you can assemble the petals way much easier. Okay. And expect it to be a little sticky when you're doing this. When you added some Tylose powder, the reason behind is the gum powder or the Tylose powder is actually activating with the paste. Okay, that's why it's a little bit sticky. That's normal. If you don't like the feeling, just dab in a little bit of cornstarch on your hands and then continue on kneading the paste. Okay? Also, please feel free to share this to your friends or to your baking groups, okay, so that other people would know how to make dahlia. So once you have a circle, even though it's not perfect, it's okay because this will harden. This is only the base of the flower, okay? So just insert the bamboo skewer with the loop that we did earlier. Okay, insert. Okay, just like so, and then lock. It's important to lock so that it won't go anywhere else, okay? So how do I lock it? Okay, get a little bit of cornstarch, spread it on your fingers, and then press on different directions, okay? That will secure the bottom part of your paste, okay? And then this one, you just let it dry while you work on the petals. Okay, so now we'll start rolling. Get a very small amount of your paste, okay? Hello everyone. So as of now, I can't see your comments, but I'll check it all later. Okay, because I'm using my phone. Okay, so For my cornstarch, what I love to use is a very big, wide brush, okay? This is what I use. So just brush off on your area, also on top of the paste and on your hands. And then gently knead and massage. And then we start rolling. Okay? So when you roll, again, just roll on one direction. And make sure that your table is very clean or the working area is clean. Because you don't want any other thing sticking onto your paste, of course. And then always remember to wash your hands. Make sure that your hands is very clean before you work on any paste, okay? Because it's very sensitive to pigments, and just a little bit of color on your fingers will actually affect the entire color of your paste. Okay? So you just roll it. As you see, I'm just rolling on one direction so that it won't stick. Okay? And then we'll be using the smallest cutter. So for the measurement, this is 2 cm by 2.5, okay? It's 2 cm by 2.5 cm. So you need to cut 8 pieces, 6 to 8 pieces of this one. Okay? 3, 4, 5, 6. So for now, we'll just cut 6. Okay, so we'll just go for 7. Just 7 pieces, okay? And then you put this inside your container. So I have 3 pieces remaining outside, right? So using your scissors, or if you have a pizza cutter, you just need to cut this in half, okay? Just like that. So you have something like so. Okay, cut in half. Again, I do have another tutorial of a dahlia flower, which is non-wired. And it's a different technique. It's uploaded on my YouTube channel around 7 months ago. You can check it out on my YouTube channel at Marckevinstyle. So now it's layered. You have it like this. So what you need to do now, just reshape it a little bit. And then using your veiner, okay, just dab in a little cornstarch. You can actually place 2 pieces already, right? And then just press it lightly. Take it out. Do the same with the others. Okay? Just like so. So currently, you see it's like small empanadas, right? So the shape is a little bit similar to a half moon. So what you need to do is manipulate the shape so that, okay, just pull it off a little bit so that it becomes like that. Okay, again, here's the shape. After you vein, it's like a half orange. So you need to manipulate the shape, okay, to make it like that. So do that on all the other petals, okay? Basically, you're just using your fingers here to make it more pointy and to manipulate the shape, okay? And then, after that, this is the time wherein you'll be getting your phyllo glue or sugar glue. So how do you make this one? This is basically 2 tablespoons of warm water, and then you add 1/4 teaspoon of Tylose powder. If you don't have Tylose powder, you can use CMC powder, okay? Mix it well, and then what you'll have is a very thick consistency that is similar to glue, okay? So we just add very little amounts, okay, on all the petals. And then you need to get your base. So we'll stick our petals one by one, okay? The reason why I love to do this one by one, because I have more control of the look of the flower, okay? So I added one here, and then just do it randomly. I'll add another one on another direction. See that? And then I'll just add another one. Okay? And as you observe, I'm not making it flat, okay? I'm not making it embrace to the circle. I just let it stick on its own so that it's more natural. Because if you look at the real dahlias, the center, it's not really compacted like that. You know, there's a lot of layers of petals going to the center part. Okay, and then get another one, stick it there, get another one, okay, and then just get another one, and then just stick it there. So currently, this is what the bud looks like. Okay, see that? So we need to add some more petals because you don't want these spaces to be seen, right? So we'll be cutting another tree. That's why for this round, you just need for about 6 to 8 pieces, okay? So here is the petals again. So just cut it in half. You can use a scissor, you can also use a knife. You can also use a pizza cutter for this one. Whichever is more comfortable in your part, okay? So once you have this, again, get your veiner. So for this veiner, this is a Cosmos veiner. This is also what I use for sunflowers, for daisies, and then for dahlias, of course. I buy this one at Al. You can also get this one from Emmanuel Villan. Okay, you can also buy this online. Just look for Cosmos veiner and then you'll get this one. Okay, then just take it out. And then the last ones, keep vein. And then going back to the earlier procedure, just manipulate, okay? So I'm gently just pulling it so that we create a very pointy end, okay? So it doesn't matter what end because it's just the same when you pull it off. Okay, just like so. Okay, and then after that, again, so I like to put them on a line, just like this, okay? And then I add my sugar glue or Tylo glue, or some people call it as edible glue. You know, it's just all the same. Then after that, get your base for the flower. So you need to stick it on the parts that has no petals, okay? Just add one there, see that? It's at the same level actually, and then just add another one. Okay, so when you're done covering the ball, you see that? It's like an onion. The shape should be like that. It's like a bulb, okay? It's not circular, it's like a bulb. So you need to add more petals, but this time, when you add petals randomly, you can actually twist some of the edges. Okay, so that will result into that petal, okay? So that you give it an impression as if the flower is slowly opening. So that it's not flat, okay? Create movements with the petals so that it doesn't look flat. Okay, so I just twist, going outside on different directions, okay? So here is the center of the dahlia flower. See that? So some of you might be worried because of the underneath part. That's okay because this won't be seen later because we'll be adding some more petals. Okay? Hello everyone. Good evening. Good evening. I'm sorry I cannot see your comments, but I'll get back to all of you later once after this demo. Okay? So this is the center part of our dahlia flower. You see that? Okay, so let this dry. And now we'll proceed with the bigger petals. So for the bigger petals, we'll be using cutter number 2. So the measurement is 2.5 by 3. So it's 2.5 by 3.5 centimeter. Okay? 2.5 centimeter by 3.5. This is what we'll use. So you need to cut 30 to 40 petals, okay? It depends on you on how thick you want your dahlias to be, but for me, around 30 pieces of petals, it's okay. Okay, so we need to cut and roll. Again, just add a thin layer of cornstarch. Okay, put your paste and then just dab in a little layer of cornstarch again. And then roll. Okay, roll. Sometimes you'll find it difficult to roll, let's say, even fondant. So what you need to do, first press, okay, one direction, press, and then twist it around and then press again so that you create like a cross. And then after that, you can easily roll it out. Okay. So I'm just rolling in one direction. With regards to the thickness of the paste, it doesn't have to be really thin, okay? Because we'll work this out later on. So I'll show you the thickness that I use. So it should be like this. You see that? It's actually thick, right? It's really thick. Just roll some more. And then we add our cornstarch again. And then we start cutting. So again, when you cut, okay, cutters has two parts, okay? The one that has a line and then the other one that's very sharp. So the one that has a line should be the one touching your hands or your palm, okay? Because the other part, this edge, this is very sharp, okay? So you should use this one. The one that has a line, this is what should be touching your hands, okay? When you press. To avoid injury. So we cut, okay? So you press and then move it a little, left and right, so that it comes out clean and easy. Okay? So 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Okay? And then we put this all inside our container so that it will not dry out. So the question is, what if I don't have this disposable Tupperware? It's okay. You can actually use a non-disposable Tupperware. That's better. If you don't have, you can use a Ziploc. Okay, so that it won't dry out. So just put it inside. And then this, just knead and massage again. So if you observe, I'm no longer using shortening because it's very humid on my area right now. But if you feel that the paste is dry, you have to use shortening. So how would you know that? When you expand the paste, if it's really smooth, that's still okay and good to go, okay? But if you stretch it out and then you see like elephant skin, it means like it's very rough. It means that the paste is getting dry. So you need to add shortening, okay? But if you stretch it out and you see it's very smooth like this is okay. Because sometimes if you add too much shortening, the paste will not be good looking. It would actually dry a little bit longer and it will be more rubbery in texture, okay? So again, just roll in one direction. Okay, and then just brush off cornstarch, okay? And then we start cutting again. So we have 18 petals, 18, okay, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Okay, so sometimes some of you might be worried, oh my God, I cut it differently. Okay, there's like a chipping. That's okay, because this will actually add accents to the petals, okay? So all petals are not perfect. 25, 26. Okay, so let's put it inside again. And then once again, just knead and massage your paste. So I'm just using my fingers. Okay, until it's smooth again, and then we start rolling. Okay. So I just add some cornstarch and then we start rolling. Okay. And then we cut again. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Okay, 31 is okay and good. Okay, So if we see that we need more petals, we just add some more later on. Okay, so I have here, so the way I work with this one, I work with the petals, 5 petals each at a time, okay? So I have my 5 petals here, but before that, sorry, I'll just put this inside. We need to cut some wires because this is a wired dahlia flower. So we'll be using wire number 24. Okay, so I have here my wires. So I'll show you how I cut them. Okay. So I'll start cutting this. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, so I cut it first in half. And then this one I cut in half also. Okay, and then this I'll also cut in half. And then we get some more. Before, actually, I'm very OC when it comes to cutting my wires. But then, reality check when I'm doing flowers, you know the length of the wires, as long as it's similar, it's okay. Okay, because before the pandemic started, I was really OC with the sizes of my cut wires. But later on, I realized that as long as you cut it similarly, it's okay. So first, you find the center, okay? You cut. Okay, you have 2 parts now, and then you cut this again in the center. Okay, and then get another one, and then you cut again in the center. So this is not super the same size, okay? But the sizes are similar, so I'll show you. See that? As long as it's similar in size, that's okay. Because later on, when you're assembling the petal, you'll also cut this. So it's not really... For me, it's not important, okay? So, we start off with the petals now. Okay, so we'll get around maybe 5 or 6. Okay, so the way how I do this one, so I just add in some cornstarch on my working table, and then you see the paste as a whole, you need to roll only on half part, okay? The pointed part should be facing you. Okay, so you see that the pointy part or the teardrop is facing me, and then I will roll it outside. Okay, starting from half of the petals only, and then get your petals. What you have is something like so. Get your wire. Okay, insert it until half, because until half is the thick part, and then get your veiner. Then just vein. After veining, add some movements. Okay, just pinch and just lay it flat, just like that. You don't need to use I don't use a specific former. I just lay it flat like that. Okay. So again, just roll on half of the paste. Get your wire, insert. Okay, and then vein. Then pinch. Okay, that's how I do it. Again, roll, get your wire, insert, okay, and then vein. And then, manipulate the shape by pinching. Okay, roll. Insert your wire. So as you see, I'm no longer using Tylo glue on my wires. It's because the paste is sticky. Okay, the inside of the paste is sticky. So you no longer need to use edible glue. I also do not loop. Okay, I don't loop the end of my wires. So the reason why you loop the end part of your wire, so that your petals will not move. Okay, but for me, in my experience, when you use Mako paste, because the inside is very sticky, compared to gum paste, it will not move. Okay, so just roll it half. Okay, insert the wire. And then vein. Okay, so basically you just have to repeat the process again and again. Okay, get your wire, insert, and then vein. Okay, and then manipulate the shape So when I'm manipulating shape, don't do it very systematically, okay? Just do it randomly. Because it would look more natural if you just do it randomly, like that, okay? So just squish it over, like that, okay? That's perfectly fine. Okay, insert, wire, vein, then manipulate the petal, okay? And then we get another 5, and then we start working on this again. So this is the other one that has chipping, right? That's perfectly fine. That's okay. I'll show you what it looks like. So when you roll it, it will be like that, okay? So this petal, I will reserve later for the underneath part, because this is the part that I will paint so that it would look old petals, okay? As if it's rotting, so that it would look more closer to the real thing. Okay, so I'm just pinching some petals. And then right after this, I'll show you how to assemble it. Okay. Just press, pinch, okay, in different directions, randomly. Again, roll, okay. Okay, and then press, vein. Okay, so basically this is how I do my dahlias. So for me, okay, sometimes you will experience like this, okay? When you insert the floral tape, it's from the wire is actually moving against the paste. That's normal. So what you need to do when you're inserting the wire, okay, just roll and twist, insert, okay, roll and twist, insert. Okay? And then press. Because in my kitchen normally, as long as you can use the materials, okay, we don't throw it. We find other ways on how you can actually use them so that it won't go to waste. Let's say for eggshells, you know, when we're baking, a lot of eggshells, we crush them and we dry them and then we use it in the garden. That's a very good source of calcium for plants. You know, eggshells. Okay, so we get some more other petals and then we'll also thin and flat this one. Okay, insert wire, okay, and vein. Okay, and then manipulate the petal. So for those of you who are wondering, my studio, the aircon is off, okay? So I don't use aircon, but I do have a fan near me, so that helps the paste from drying faster, okay? The fan. And then I also don't use the humidifier. Mainly because I just want to conserve energy. But if you want to invest on the humidifiers, it's a very great choice, especially if you're working with sugar and fondant. Because if it's humid, your fondant or your gum paste won't melt if you have a dehumidifier. Okay, so just press it, pinch. Okay, and then we just have some more, and then I'll show you how to assemble this one. Okay, I'll give you an example. So one, if, for example, you're inserting the wire and accidentally, like the wire popped out, like that one, okay? Because this is also a common problem for beginner flower makers. Like you see the wire is popping out. It's not nice, okay? But don't give up. If this happens, that's really normal. Everyone goes through the same problems, okay? So what you need to do, just pinch, okay, and then press. So I just pinched and press to cover it. So you'll have that bump, but that's okay because after you vein it, it will be almost invisible. See that? So you can no longer see. Okay? That's how you fix it. Again, I'll give another example on that one. Let's say you are inserting your wires, right? So let's say you insert your wire and then you're so excited and happy about something, and then suddenly it popped out just like that. Okay, and then the wire is seen. Okay, so how do you do that? Again, this finger of mine is actually pushing the paste a little forward, and then my other fingers is pushing it backward, and then I squeeze and pinch. Okay, until you cover the wire. So once the wire is covered, you'll have this bump. Okay, that's normal because after you vein it, you won't see this anymore. Okay, you see that? As if nothing happened. Okay, so normally when you're making flowers or you're decorating cake, problems are really normal. Okay, you experience a lot of problem. Sometimes even us professionals, we experience problem, but that's okay because that's a reminder that life is not really perfect, but what makes it wonderful is how you actually solve those problems, of how you actually fix those problems. That's what's important, okay? So don't panic if you experience some problems. Instead, think of a solution on how you can fix that. Okay, and so pinch. So just have a few more petals to go, and then we'll start arranging the dahlia flower. So I know this will be a little bit long. This is a long video, but I wanted to show you how to do it from scratch. Okay, so that you can see clearly how I process flowers from start to finish. Okay, I vein. Okay, then pinch so that it has movement. Okay, I just roll. Again, get some wire, insert. Okay, and then vein. So sometimes when you're doing this, you'll find that it's almost taking the entire area of your table. So that's why I use my styros. Okay, so I'll show you what you can do with these petals. Okay, so I just press and then I pinch. Okay, so this is our styro earlier. So you get the very first petal. Okay, so just insert. Okay, so I'll give you a tip because normally when you use a very the higher number of the wire, the higher the wire numbers, the thinner the wires are. Okay, so sometimes if the wire is very thin, if you insert it on a styrofoam, sometimes it bends over, right? So it becomes distorted. So my technique, hold it on the very bottom part. Okay, at least leave for about an inch or 1 centimeter, okay, of space, and that's how you insert it on your styro, okay, so that the wires won't be distorted. Okay, the science behind that is that you're actually applying pressure closer to the point. Okay, so when you insert it, it will be inserted very fast. Okay, without you distorting the wire. Okay, so that it will be clean and straight, just like so. And actually, it's way much faster to insert it this way. Okay, so that you still have more area to work on with other petals. Okay, so just put this on the side, and then we'll work on with a few more petals to go, and then we're done. Okay, so I have here 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is 4 petals. Okay, I reserved the other 5 because I'll show you what to do with the last 5 petals. Okay, so roll. Okay, so insert your wire. Wire number 24, but you can use 28. You can also use 26 to 30. Okay, If you want it thinner, and then pinch. Again, I roll. Okay? Roll and then insert your wire. Okay, and then vein, pinch. It's very important that you pinch the petal so that you add movement. Okay. Just like that, press, then pinch. And then again, we roll it out. So again, when you're rolling, let's say this is your rolling pin, right? So roll from half of the paste going outside, okay? Half going out, half going out, okay? So that you have this part that's very thick and then the upper part is very thin, okay? If you observe, that's how it looks like. See, this is thick and then this is very thin. Because that will actually add to the layering effect. Okay, so press. Okay, so this is our last 4 petals that is gonna be wired, okay? So you have remaining 5 petals. So what do you do with the 5 petals? These 5, actually you can leave 10 petals, but for this time, I'll just leave 5 petals, okay? So this is 5. I won't insert wires on this one, okay? So what you want to do, just roll and then vein and then just pinch, okay, on different direction, then lay it flat like that. Again, roll, vein, then pinch, okay? Again, roll, vein, then pinch, and then again roll, vein, and pinch, okay? And this is the very last one, roll, vein, and then you pinched it, okay? So after that, you have these 5 petals, so you need to put glue on a V motion, okay? So use your sugar glue or Tylo glue or edible glue. Just put glue on a V motion, just like that, okay? Starting from half, going down, and then going to the other half, okay? A letter V. So do it on the petals, okay? Normally, I just do on 2. Get your base, and then you attach the petal, okay? So when you attach, normally it would flap, okay? So for it not to flap, as soon as you stick it in the base, press on the side, okay? Just on the side, gently pinch. Okay, so what you'll have is something like that. And then again, you can play around with the petal so it has more movement. Get the other one, put it, attach, okay? That level, you see that? Okay, and then pinch. Pinch and pinch. Only on the sides, okay? Never press the center. Only press the sides, okay? So that it won't fall. You see that? Even if I shake it, it won't fall, okay? Because you have an angle here. It's like there's a space, okay? That will help the petals stand up. So you do the same with the other petals, okay? Just add glue on a V motion. Okay, get your base, and then we just stick, and then pinch, okay, and then manipulate the shape, stick, okay, pinch, and then stick, okay, just like that, and pinch. So this is already the bud of the dahlia flower, okay. So at this time, you can already add your other petals, okay? So we'll just so this is all our petals that we did earlier. So we get some randomly, just get for about, let's say 5 or 6 pieces or 8 or 10. Okay, just lay it like that, okay? Just like that. And then this is the base of your flower. So what you need to do, you need to get your floral tape very long. Okay, cut it. and always expand to activate the stickiness. Okay? So for the very first petals, what I usually do, I add some glue. Okay? So this is the base of your flower, right? So you need to add glue only on the bottom parts. Okay? So this is our glue. I'll just dab in some glue on the ends, okay, so that my petals will stick faster. Okay? So you can do it actually like this. The flower is facing downward, or you can do it upright. But for me, it's easier if you do it upside down. Okay? So add some petal. You bend on the wire. Bend. Okay, and then place it on like that. Get another one. Bend. And place and pinch. Okay? So get another one. Bend. And place. Okay? So if you're a little bit afraid to do this because it's not yet fully dry, you can actually let it dry first for about 15 to 30 minutes before you assemble. Okay? But if you're used to using this paste, which is Mako paste, you can actually do it right away. But again, if you're a little bit, let's say a little bit afraid, you can let it dry for about 15 to 30 minutes first before you assemble, okay? So you see, I'm just adding petals one by one. Then we add some more. Okay, so at this time, since I cannot hold it anymore, get your tape, put it at the bottom part, okay, just like this. Gently roll, okay? Basically, just rolling to make it stick together, okay? Just like so. So I use it like a rope. So this is what it looks like already. See that? So that's just a few of our petals. Okay? So we'll be adding some more. Okay, so again, it's pointing down. So get your petals. So this is where I bend. Okay? You see this? The last part where there is a paste, that's where I actually start bending. Okay? So this time, I won't be adding any glue. So I'll just bend, okay, and then place, okay, bend, and then place, okay, bend, and then place some more. Okay, so you see that? That's how it looks like already. So get some more petals, okay, that we did earlier. Actually, I'll get all, because this is just a very few number of petals, okay? Just like that. So you bend, then add, okay? And then I bend some more, and then I add. So basically, it's easier if you do it like this. See that? So that's how it looks like. Okay? So the flower is pointing down, and then you just add continuously petals, one petal at a time. Okay? This is actually very easy to do. Okay, so again, just bend, insert, okay, bend, insert, and then just wrap it, okay, bend, insert, okay, and then bend and insert, okay, and then wrap it again. So when you're all caught up like this, just continue rolling. Okay, so this is what we have already. You see that it's already like a full blossom. Okay, but if you want to add some more petals, you can add more. But this is actually okay already. See that? But if you want, because we still have some more petals, so I'll just add some more. Okay, just get your floral tape. Expand to activate the stickiness. And then again, first, do some rounds of your tape. Okay, so you add some more petals, bend, place, okay, bend, place, bend, and place, bend, and place, okay, bend, and place, okay, and then just wrap it around again. So last two, bend and place, okay? And then once again, bend and place it there, okay? And then you just cover it with floral tape. Okay, so as you see, I just focused on this part for covering because this part is okay to be thick. The reason why is this one we cover later with green paste, okay? Just like the real flower, it has calyx, the green parts that actually holds the petal, okay? So what do you do with these wires, okay? So we don't want it this thick. So what you do, just get some out, okay? Just like that. And then you start cutting these ones. Okay, get some out, cut. Okay, get some more out, cut. Get some more out, and then cut. Okay, and then you see that so that it will be thinner. Okay, and then you need to get your floral tape to cover it clean and nicely. Okay, expand to activate the stickiness. And then we start covering. So again, just put it there, hold, okay, and then twist. See that? Okay, twist, twist, and twist, and twist, and twist. Okay, make sure that the entire stem is covered so that it looks nice. Okay, see that? It's nicer and it's not that thick. Okay, and this is what the flower looks like. So you can already put this on your cakes, okay? You can actually let it dry like this. You can add some more details. Let's say you want to dust it. That's completely fine. So, yep, this is the wired dahlia flower. I do have a non-wired version. It's on my YouTube channel. So, my YouTube channel is Marckevinstyle, okay? Hi, Paulette. Good morning. How are you? Hi, Rhoda. Hi, Jean. Hi, Miss Kit. How are you? Okay, so this is our dahlia flower. So, I'll be posting this video now. And then, you can actually share it with your friends or to anyone who just want to create flowers, you know, let's say, for a hobby, for display, or if you want to sell this for your business, you can also sell this one. The technique that I shared, you can also use this if you have classes, you know. I'm actually giving it for free because I know a lot of other instructors are watching, so you can use this one if you want to teach it on your classes, okay? So basically, that's it. So, yup. I hope you learned a lot. So this is our dahlia flower, which is very easy. So, I'll do some more flowers for tonight because this is an order. And then, just have a great night, have a great evening, and just keep on blooming, everyone. Bye!